Next recipient, Geri Greenman. Geri served at Willowbrook from 1994 to 2003. The subjects Geri taught were Art Introduction 1 and 2, Beginning and Advanced Drawing, 2 beginning drawing classes and 1 advanced each year. She also taught painting, watercolor, mixed media, and advanced studio, which were the precursors for advanced placement studio art and, of course, art staff. Art staff was responsible for all the murals, program designs, flags, and cafeteria columns using the character counts. Accomplishments and awards received while serving at Willowbrook. While at Willowbrook, she wrote, and in her spare time, over 60 articles for lessons. And she did this for her students for an international art education magazine. Arts and activities, her lessons were unique, always different in the concepts, but different on take on which ones were to learn. I enjoyed writing my lessons, she said, and having my students' artwork illustrated in her lessons. She has a contributing editor for the arts and activities in magazines for over 24 years and wrote a monthly column, which she called Tips and Suggestions for Art Teachers. This magazine has also featured young artists, Andrew Hodges, Genka Mbinka Tachevich, Emily Oxino, and 4 others from the Willowbrook were chosen for this honor. She was honored for the Outstanding Achievement Award in both Willowbrook and Addison Trail, was a finalist for the Dolores Cole International Teaching Award, and a nominee for the Golden Apple. She was also nominated by the Willowbrook art staff, Jennifer Cassiopo, for the Willowbrook's Who's Who of America's Best Teachers. She collaborated with several English department colleagues on combined lessons, which include Brett Blair, Mike Sullivan, Lisa Wagner, Vicki Edwards, and myself. Also with Carleen Haugen, Bev LaPaca, Margaret Littlehill, Karen Walcott, and Andy Isaacson. She is currently on the board of the Fox Valley Art Associates of the Art Institute of Chicago. She has just finished a book, The Complete Photo Guide to Creative Painting, published internationally by Creative Publishing. It is my pleasure and honor to present Geri Greenman.
Al, thank you very much. This is really quite, I don't know how much I deserve this award. This is wonderful, this recognition. I'd like to thank the committee for choosing me for this wonderful honor. I'm very touched that just doing my job teaching is considered distinguished service. When the Fine Art Department at Willowbrook High School retired en masse, I had never even considered leaving Addison Trail High School. But a few colleagues said, Geri, think about it. You could hire a whole department. All three and a half us, whatever. Well, the rest is history. And if I did nothing else right, I hired well. I chose great teachers. Bob Fritz, who taught cartooning and eventually animation and film. He did art intros with me. We all did art intros, taught ceramics. Then I hired John Eppel, and he does everything, including the set designs for all the plays. And then we were able to offer sculpture and jewelry class with John, and that was before I retired, which was wonderful. When our graphic design teacher, Lisa, left to get married, luckily I interviewed and hired Jan Pedra, who is now the current department chair. Jan's a whiz with drawing, calligraphy, graphic design, and we as a department with Jan solidified the development of graphic design and computer graphics, which is a huge field and source of jobs for artists. Over the years, fabulous murals were created, which were already mentioned, throughout the school by my art staff. Mike Venezia the Younger, Andrew Hodges, who by the way just won an Emmy Award, which is unbelievable. Elaine Jackson, Rich Ramazinski, Holly Lasovich, Sarah Farahat, you name it. I have so many former students that are just remarkable, remarkable people. I have well over a dozen former students who are art educators. Several are fine artists, animators, graphic designers, photographers, and musicians, in fact, who met in our classes. And hung out together and are quite famous now. I think you know who they are. Besides my own fabulous daughters, Laura and Jennifer, they're over there by my husband, Jerry, I've been blessed and had hundreds and hundreds of terrific kids who have made a big difference in my life. I see in my... but in my heart, they're Jerry's kids. And that's what I call them. They're always Jerry's kids. It is truly a privilege to teach, and a rare privilege indeed to receive recognition for doing what one loves. So thank you very, very much. This is wonderful. Thank you. Good evening.